we're as a fun aside, I found out that my fucking delivery of my own shit from Quebec is going to be like delayed by like a month. They never even put it on the fucking truck. It's still sitting in fucking Quebec because Quebec owns, I guess. So we don't have any plates right now, right? So our neighbor comes over. Our neighbor shows up at our door, knocks on the door while we're eating pizza, and we got pizza all over our fucking face. And Paige's like, "Oh no, there's someone at the door." So I run to the door, and our neighbor, the wife of the household, has shown up and has this like fancy like plum tart that she just made. It's literally still steaming. She must have started baking it when she saw us walk home. And she's like, "Hey, welcome to the neighborhood. Oh my God. Oh, hey, welcome. I'm blah, blah, blah. Nice to meet you." And we do the thing. "I made this for you." And we're like, "Oh my God, that's so incredible." And then we do the pleasantries. And then we come back inside. And Paige starts having a fucking freak out because the positive interaction with the neighbor was so different from all the neighborly interactions we had back in Quebec, which were so universally negative. And she's like, "Oh my God, that's so nice." But she's like freaking out. And so then we realize that we don't have any fucking like forks or plates, but like we have big windows in the kitchen. So we don't want we like and like our neighbors are like pretty far down the way, but like they could look through the windows and see us. So we're like, well, fuck, we're gonna have to eat it with our fucking hands. So we sit down and we like put our backs to the wall underneath the window, like in between the kitchen island, so that no one could see us.
So closet
And
chocolate,
so we're
except this
so
time
we're
it's
just
pie and it's both of you.
so we're just like eating
Yeah.
the pie with our hands as we can hear like our neighbors in their backyard, like I don't know, 50 feet away or whatever. And we're just like, "This is great." And like Paige is freaking out, going, "Oh, I hope they liked us. I hope I was nice." And I'm like, "This pie is great." And we're just covered in fucking like hidden, disgusting tart.
Out of view. There you go.
And it was out of view.
Yeah.
Like we're in the corner position of like a stealth game underneath the fucking window. Okay.
Yeah.
So
no.
that-
The ripping into it like animals after they hand it to you in full view of the window, shamelessly, would have been a bad call. So
would have been a really bad call.
Yeah. No. As embarrassing as that was the right move. That's the correct.
So then I'm like,
Ooh, FloorPie.
A freaking cod fillet.
I know, that's beautiful.
Now we've got that piece right there.
Yeah, babe.
Take that down, just like yay. Beautiful. Now we've got a.
Stop the presses.
"I have information for you that might be the funniest thing that has ever happened to us in our entire lives."
No.
But
Should I go to be right back? How funny is it?
Oh, it's the funniest thing that's ever happened. But
Okay.
when I show
Scared.
you this,
Okay.
you're gonna freak out, and I wonder if I should show it to you.
I'm so nervous. Yeah, wait.
You're
okay.
gonna lose your shit.
Hold on. Okay. All right.
Okay, I have a series of texts to show you.
I'm like you're making me shake. I'm scared. Oh no.
Oh no!
No, you gotta be fucking my ass. No! I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What am I gonna do? Pat! Should we tell them? Because last night I talked about it.
Yeah, okay.
So, remember? Hold on, take this. Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking shit myself. Do you remember how, last night I was like, hey, I'm gonna tell you about sexy business neighbor.
Okay.
And you remember how we talked about FloorPie?
Remember how they gave us the night they would
And we were like, oh my god, and we like hid and we ate the FloorPie.
Underneath the window and ate it?
We just got a text from sexy neighbor, from sexy business neighbor, and he knows about the FloorPie.
They saw the podcast!
No, they know that we know that they're sexy.
And then we ate the floor on the pie on the floor!
We have to move. We have to go. No, this is a disaster. This is a disaster. We called them sexy so much. Oh my god.
Our very attractive neighbors know that we were hiding in our kitchen on the floor eating pie with our hands!
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What did you, can I see the text again? What happened? This is not the funniest thing. This is the worst thing.
It's pretty funny though.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Do you see the last part? The last part?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, so they're very sweet. We have to go back to Quebec. Like, we'll just have to go back and suffer. That's so funny. That is so funny. I'm so embarrassed. I went on for like 20 minutes about how sexy they are.
They only saw the podcast.
Are you sure?
No.
That's why this is a disaster. I knew we shouldn't have told them. So no one knows what we do, but we thought it would be prudent.
We were like, hey. Okay, they're like, hey, what do you do? And we're like, oh, well, we do this. And they go, oh, really cool. I go, oh, well, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I do this podcast.
Oh my god, Pat, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. They know about the FloorPie. Wait, we didn't say anything rude, did we?
Of course not.
Like, we have nothing rude to say. Like, because they're like gorgeous and nice.
I was like, our incredibly nice neighbors showed up. I think you only keep saying that they're gorgeous on your channel, but on the podcast, I was like, oh, our incredibly nice neighbors showed up and gave us a pie, but we didn't have any forks, so we ate it on the floor right underneath the window, so they couldn't see us. But now they know.
I feel so exposed. I'm so exposed right now.
Oh my god.
I don't know what to do. Should we go over and apologize?
For what?
I don't know. I don't know.
They were nice and that we had no forks?
I don't know how to explain. They must think we're awful and creepy and weird because we ate the FloorPie.
Apparently they laughed very hard.
Okay, so in the text, he's like, no, we thought, they thought it was cute and stuff, but it's like, we can never see them again.
Wait, did he know that yesterday?
We hung out with him yesterday for like 15 minutes. Did he know? No. There's no way. I bet we hung out with him and he's like, oh yeah, and then he checked out the podcast because you told him about it and we shouldn't have.
That was like 3 weeks ago.
That was 3. Yeah, but you can tell he's got a mind like a steel trap. And he was like, oh yeah, and then. If you are here right now, we are so sorry. Please do not think less of us.
R in racism stands for racism.
Oh God. Oh God. Well, no, we told him the podcast titles were kind of weird, but he and his wife, who's also awesome, is we told them about like the space time cube, whatever, and they thought it was hilarious. So they're cool. They're cool, right? But like I'm ready to fucking end it all. I'm walking out into the ocean, throwing myself off a mountain. I'm done.
No, I didn't talk about the Neighbors Love podcast at all. We talked about it weeks ago, so he must have listened to the one right after we met.
Oh my God. Pat, what are we gonna do?
We're gonna have to kill ourselves.
We're gonna have to kill ourselves.
We just have to weigh ourselves down with heavy rocks and just walk right into the ocean.
I wave at them all the time. I'm gonna have to be. They're gonna wave, and I'm gonna be like, I can't do this. I'm so embarrassed. That is the worst thing that's ever happened.
No, that's the funniest thing that's ever happened. You should have seen me. I was in the house and I just started screaming.
Like what? Like
because
first,
because Paige sent me a text to say I could have a piece of the cheesecake.
Yeah.
And so I saw that and I'm like, why is Paige saying that I can have FloorPie, right? And then I just, could it be the FloorPie thing is a highlight on Woolie's channel?
Wait, but he doesn't know about. Wait, no, we told him about Woolie though. Like we said Woolie's name, but
no, the podcast would have led to that. Anyway, so then I'm like, wait, and then I scroll up and I see who the message is from.
I want to kill myself. Hold on.
Wait, don't you have your phone call?
What? I think isn't it at 4:30?
I don't know when your phone call.
It says it's 4:30 in my phone. Please hold on. I'm gonna fucking end my life. Hold on. FloorPie. Hold on. Woolie versus FloorPie.
Okay. No, it's right there!
You son of a bitch!
No!
It's called New Neighbors Mustn't See Your Floor Pie. Oh! Woolie! You son of a bitch! I'm gonna fucking kill myself. This is the worst thing ever. Oh, I'm sure they've Googled our names. There's no way they haven't.
Sure.
There's no way they haven't. In fact, can I tell them about the mix-up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So not only have they Googled our names, but they actually thought he was the other Patrick Boivin. Because they were Googling like all this stuff. Because the people we bought the house from.
Oh, you want your white Charger?
Huh?
You want your white Charger?
I don't know. I don't know if I ever want.
Oh, Ludwig just tuned in to see this. Hey, Ludwig.
Hi, Ludi. Ludi, I want to die.
No one can relate to this. This is an unrelatable situation. I'll go get your Charger.
Wait, you're leaving me all alone with my thoughts?
Sure.
Oh my God, I just got a text. Oh, please, God. My mom. Okay, Mom, I have to explain to my mother. Mom, okay, what happened was, do you remember how a few weeks ago, we moved in and this beautiful woman comes to the door and she delivers a pie and she lives next door and she's very beautiful and very friendly. And I was so anxious to meet other people. I'm like, oh, and we were like, thank you so much for this pie. And she left and this pie looked so good. And it was delicious and perfect. But we just moved in, so we didn't have any utensils and we're so hungry because we hadn't eaten. We've been moving and stuff. We're like, fuck it. And so we just sit on the floor because we're just so there's nowhere to sit or anything. And we're just eating pie with our hands. And we called it FloorPie. And we're laughing hysterically because we're also hiding. No, we're not that close physically to the neighbors, but just in case. So we didn't have curtains yet. So we're like tucked under there in the kitchen, just eating this pie. And by the way, the pie was legitimately incredible. We're eating it and it's divine. And then we went to return the dish. We went to return the dish maybe a few days later. And we talked to them for a little bit and they're like, oh, so what do you do? And we were like, you know what? We should probably tell them. We don't want too many people to know because we don't want people to be weird or confused, But we I feel like our direct neighbors should know in case we're filming out doing weird shit in the yard or whatever. So we let them know and we're like, hey, let us know if anything, whatever. And they're like, oh, that's cool. What's the name of your podcast? And we weren't going to tell them. We were like, yeah, all right. No big deal. So we told them the name of the podcast, and I guess they saw the podcast where Pat talks about the everything, and then Wooly named a clip from the podcast, "New Neighbors Mustn't See Your FloorPie," because we were trying to be like really cool meeting them, because these people are like really cool. Like, they're really cool and young and beautiful and hip and with it. And we're just sitting there like, yeah, we eat the FloorPie and it was yummy. And they were and we talk about like how sexy they are and why is it so, it's so weird that our neighbors are like weirdly sexy. And Pat just got a text that the guy totally saw it, and he said, "I hope you enjoyed the FloorPie."
I could only find this joke.
That's fine. So they know. And I'm really embarrassed.
This is some disco shit.
It's sexy business neighbors.
Is that what you've been calling
That's
it?
what I've been calling it. Yeah, and then the other one is sexy, like, blue collar neighbor.
Yeah.
Who they look almost identical, except sexy blue collar neighbor
Don't
kind of
look
looks like
identical at all.
Yes, they do, and he looks more like Joel from the. So here's how I put it. No. Here's how I put it. One looks kind of like Joel from The Last of Us.
Yeah, I see it.
And sexy business neighbor. Oh my god! I talked about this last night, and how like, this is so embarrassing. How he looks like Henry Cavill with a beard and Clark Kent glasses, and like he's got like tailored clothes and everything, and it's like, why are they so sexy? It's confusing.
More trim than Cavill does.
I'm gonna freak out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna freak out.
Well, all right. Well,
I don't know what to do. I'm sweating. Oh no. My mom says, "I'm sure they love you for that. That's all good things." I mean, yes, it's just embarrassing because it's like.
Could you imagine if I had somehow like talked like mad shit?
That would be terrible.
I would have been like, "Wow,
that would be worse.
They smell."
That would be worse. But no, we don't have a bad thing to say. But like.
Hey neighbors, if you're watching, hello.
Please, please, just we're sorry.
Hey, I can't stay because I'm cooking the macaroni and I want to light the house on fire.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go.
love you.
Okay, I love you.
I hope this made your day.
Why would this make my day?
It's the funniest thing that's ever happened. It's the funniest thing that's ever happened.
This is why we should always keep our mouth shut. So sick of this. I'm like wet right now. Not like that. I mean, like I'm sweating. Shut up! Stop laughing at me. Lord Atreides used 1,000 bits and said, "For your moving fees." Oh my God! Please, listen, sexy business neighbors, please have mercy. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do now. Repairman used 500 bits, chipping into the moving fund. Yeah, I can always run. We can fix this. We can get out of here. This is why, like, we were over at sexy business neighbor's house briefly last night, and I don't know, he just seemed like, and I was like, why is he? And maybe he was thinking, should I mention the pie? I don't know what to do. I'm so upset. Oh God. Assume they know everything. Oh my God. Good. They're cool though. Like legitimately. Because like when we mentioned like podcast titles to them, because he's like, oh, I wanna. Oh my God, should we bake them a pie? Should I bake a pie? I can't bake as good as she does. That pie was out of control. I can't. I'm not a good baker. I'm not a good baker. Oh. I don't know what to do. Okay, sorry. I'm upset. I can't just buy one and no, absolutely not. The thing she made, like the plums were made from like a tree in the yard. You know what I mean? It was like artisan and like the pie crust. I think I even took like, I didn't take my knife, but I like rubbed my finger off the top of it and it made that crusty noise that it's supposed to make. And it's like beautiful, stunning. It was genuinely, it was like probably the best pie I've had in ages. Any pie I would bake would be unworthy of a pie that she could bake. It did not deserve to be eaten off the floor, and it wasn't eaten off the floor. We were sitting on the floor with like literally going, yum yum. I want to die. I want to kill myself. That was so embarrassing. Oh, my nose is red. I'm so embarrassed. Next time you see them, just be like, hey, I cried for 20 minutes on stream because you found out about the floor pie. Oh, wait. S. Andrews used 500 bits. Thank you so much. Now that both coasts are destroyed, you must move to Middle Canada. It's your last option. I mean, they're cool. Like, I'm sure they like, and even in the text, he's like, no, we thought it was hilarious. We laughed our asses off, but I'm like, at our expense, because we're foolish, because we are fucking clowns. Let's frown. You better believe I'm coping. What else is there to do? All right. Okay. It's fine. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, so embarrassed. Oh shit. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta plug this in. Sorry. Wow. Okay. Hey, I want to ask you. I don't think we're overreacting though. I like because like listen, everyone around us is like really cool and so nice, right? And we were like, oh man, we're gonna make the coolest impression, and we're gonna be like, oh hey, no problem, cool, you know. And then they find out though secretly we're like, delicious floor pie, they're so nice, yum 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 yum. It's the equivalent of your coworkers finding out what you do outside of work. Also, keep in mind, I keep a lot of my life completely separate from this. Like my friend, Let's Frown, is here. One of the very few people I know in real life that I do this. Pat, are you here? Why does it sound like a gun is going off? Okay. But like, what was I saying? my neighbor shot Pat. No. No. Pat just shot himself. No. So you gotta keep in mind, like, I don't tell fucking anybody like about this. Also, like the way I am here is not the way that I am to almost everyone else. This is who like I really am, where I'm like, right? But like in real life, I'm like, hello, please don't find out how weird I am. And I gotta keep up appearances, but no, they find out and I just feel like my balls are out. Tiger Fang 86 use 500 bits. Thank you. Electrochemistry challenging failure. You can't take it anymore. Dig into that pie right now and think about how you want to disco down with your new neighbors. They're so cool. Okay, I have a question. Okay, so I actually have to go to be right back for an important phone call in like 10 minutes. It's like carefree social media version versus IRL being very human, definitely not weird. Kind of, yeah. Ask them if they like disco. Sanders used 500 bits. Thank you so much. I now imagine you find Pat in the bathtub like in Rent, but it just says floor pie. and instead of blood on the wall, it's written with like cranberry jelly. That's really funny. So it's dark, but there's a scene in Rent. They kind of make it really dark in the movie for no reason, where like the guy's girlfriend is in the bathtub and she, slits her wrists and the blood on the wall just says "We have AIDS" and it's like super dark for no reason. Because in the musical, I don't think it's like that. But instead of that, it just says floor pie. It's so bad. All right, wait. Hold on. I wanna listen real quick to what Wooly and Pat talked about. Because I don't know if I heard this part on the podcast. Is that okay?
All right. Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh.
So do you have the camera on, or is it just me?
Hold on, I'll move my camera.
Yeah, it's just you. You have no video.
Okay, great, excellent.
Oh, Pat has no video, so this works.
Excellent, fantastic. How are
Look,
you
it's
today,
like it's
Wolf?
me. Look, I'm on the
Wednesday
podcast.
Late afternoon.
Stupid.
Kind of, I mean, a bit like last week. It's a bit wild because it was quite an eventful week, and then by delaying it for a day or two, you end up with even more things jam-packed. So a lot going on.
Oh, by the way, I want to apologize to everyone for the cavernous audio. I am sitting in a almost completely empty room waiting for my desk and assorted furniture to show up so I can get set up like a normal human. I'm currently sitting on my chair looking down at a monitor and a monitor and a microphone sitting on like a coffee table, like 1 foot off the ground.
Yeah, so you made it sound like you're going to be sitting on the floor.
Let me move it. That's weird.
And then just a mic on the ground.
So I was sitting on the floor facing the coffee table, and it was like kind of the right angle, but I did a Batman stream, and after like 3 hours, I'm like, my back is literally going to fucking snap in half. I need to sit in the chair. I don't care what it sounds like. I don't care. I'm going to die if I sit like this.
So you have, yeah, exactly, the male.
No, this feels
living space,
sacrilegious. I shouldn't be.
The couch, the television, and then like one table for a beer.
Yeah, basically. I got a cup of water, but yeah, basically. I got like a mixer and a desk and some new microphone coming, but it's coming in the mail. So who the fuck knows how long that'll take? Okay,
and
the mail is fun.
So are you gonna be like
so stupid.
Liminal for another week, or?
I am supposed to get a desk tomorrow, and that should take
right now.
like half of the sting out of it, right? But like. So I moved. I am finally in the new house.
Yeah, I remember.
No more.
The last place was a temp spot.
It was a liminal space.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't like. It makes me sad to be there.
Due to some housing dealing shenanigans, we ended up staying in for a lot longer than we had anticipated. The long and short of it is that we sold the old house like ages ago, and then we ended up getting a good deal on this place, on the condition that the people here could live here until they found a new place. but then the housing market shat itself, and so that took a lot longer than anticipated. But now they worked that shit out, and now we're here, and now I have my new office area, which will be filled with rugs and curtains and fucking
Rugs, curtains.
What do you call it? Desk and monitors and whatnot,
It's
like
true.
it's supposed to be. But right now, I am sitting in an empty room, dead center, looking at my
It
coffee
was right
table.
there. That happened right there.
And well, moving has been a fun experience. I want to say like 5 stories to tell you about moving to this location.
Okay.
Do you want to hear any of them?
Sure. So this has been between last Wednesday, where you were visibly located in the same space,
Fucking lose my
and now.
mind.
Yeah.
So again, the course of about a week.
Okay, so the first thing that happened, the very first thing that happened is during the move, we got a fucking flat tire.
That's true.
Fucking sick.
Good start.
Yep.
Fucking sick.
Yep. Literally.
Just the best. Now, luckily, it was like we used a moving van, and so it was on the regular car that we got the flat. So we're like, we finished moving, and then we go to where we parked the car, and then we go to roll it to the new house, and we're like, that tire is fucking flat.
Question: do you know how to change a tire?
Fuck no, do I not know how to change a tire? Do I sound, look, or act like the kind of big, useful man that would?
Can you
know
believe
how to
they're
change
talking
a
like I'm not
tire?
even here,
Fuck
guys?
that. No, it is at the shop.
Okay.
Because we got to order a new tire also.
Well, let me tell this one.
Yeah.
We
So,
didn't have a spare tire.
well, hold on. Oh,
I've
so
been
stupid.
around to help tire changings before, so even though I don't drive, I can make myself useful.
So true,
if that
Wooly.
ever
So
goes
true.
down. So I feel like I need some. It's kind of like learning how to play one character in a fighting game you don't play, just so that you don't embarrass yourself if you're in that situation. You got to know a little bit.
Guess what?
You got to know a little
I'm
bit.
embarrassed.
Okay, well.
All right, so that's the first thing that happens. Okay, second thing that happens. We come in, and the prior owner, like, we bought some of their furniture because we're like, don't bother moving it. I like that table, for example, right? So I go in, and I'm looking at this table, and I'm like, the table can like go up and down, and I'm like, hey, I would actually like to raise the table a little bit because I'm a little worried that me and my tummy are not going to comfortably get underneath the distance between the table and the chair. And Paige goes, fucking don't fucking touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. I go, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And then I go in and I touch it and I go to raise it and it's so heavy that it instead lowers.
Yep.
And then it lowers and then I try to push on it more and then it lowers like almost all the way to the floor. And like ends up like just sitting on top of the chairs. And I'm like, I don't know how to fix it.
It's hard to explain.
It's fucking pretty big. It's like a full dining table.
A dining table. Okay.
That
So-
can go up and
so
down.
upset.
It's cool. And I was like, oh, cool. I'll put it up. And then, and so she's like, she comes in and I'm like, oh no. And she's like, did you fucking touch that table? And I did. I did touch the table.
2 minutes in.
And I broke it. So I had to call the people we bought the house from.
Who were cool,
and I
luckily.
had to talk to the guy, and I'm like, hey, dude, my wife keeps making fun of me because I screwed the table.
The neighbors know about all of this. Pat, the neighbors don't just know about the pie. Brasnarwal, our neighbors have been listening to the podcast this whole time. We just found out, man. Repairman, you 1,000 bits. Thank you. You seriously need this moving fun? Gonna fucking. We don't know how long they've been listening. We told them weeks ago. Oh.
How do I fix the table? And he explained the trick was lifting the table from all sides evenly. So I got underneath the table and I pushed it with my feet and arms, and I did it. Okay. And I did do it.
You did do it. Okay.
I did fix it, but
Good.
for like 3-4 days, it was fucked.
Okay.
Okay.
Because there was that's like that sounds like the precursor to. So now I'm in the timeout room, and I have to stay here until it's all set up.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So then we're as a fun aside, I found out that my fucking delivery of my own shit from Quebec is going to be like delayed by like a month.
Wait, do they know about Pat's sweaty pussy?
It's still
they know
sitting
about
in
that
fucking Quebec because Quebec owns, I guess. So we don't have any plates right now.
Oh, here it is. Oh,
so
God.
Our neighbor comes over. Our neighbor shows up at our door, knocks on the door while we're eating pizza, and we got pizza all over our fucking face. And Paige's like, "Oh no, there's someone at the door." So I run to the door, and our neighbor, the wife of the household, has shown up and has this like fancy like plum tart that she just made. It's literally still steaming. She must have started baking it when she saw us walk home. And she's like, "Hey, welcome to the neighborhood. Oh my God. Oh, hey, welcome. I'm blah, blah, blah. Nice to meet you." And we do the thing. "I made this for you." And we're like, "Oh my God, that's so incredible." And then we do the pleasantries. And then we come back inside. And Paige starts having a fucking freak out because the positive
it was not a freak
interaction
out
with the neighbor was so different from all the neighborly interactions we had back in Quebec, which were so universally negative. And she's like, "Oh my God, that's so nice." But she's like freaking out. And so then we realize that we don't have any fucking like forks or plates, but like we have big windows in the kitchen. So we don't want, and our neighbors are like pretty far down the way, but like they can look through the windows and see us. So we're like, well, fuck, we're gonna have to eat it with our fucking hands. So we sit down and we like put our backs to the wall underneath the window, like in between the kitchen island, so that no one could see us.
So closet chocolate, except this time it's pie and it's both of you.
So we're just like eating the pie with our hands as we can hear like our neighbors in their backyard, like I don't know, 50 feet away or whatever. And we're just like, "This is great." And like Paige is freaking out, going, "Oh, I hope they liked us. I hope I was nice." And I'm like, "This pie is great." And we're just covered in fucking like hidden, disgusting tart.
Out of view. There you go.
And it was out of view. Yeah. Like we're in the corner position of like a stealth game underneath the fucking window. Okay.
Yeah. So the ripping into it like animals after they hand it to you in full view of the window shamelessly would have been a bad call. So
would have been a really bad call.
Yeah. No. As embarrassing as that was the right move. That's the correct.
So then. Yeah. I'm like, "Hey man, I want to get, I have my office space here, and it's got some windows.
Anyway,
they'll know. I got some windows, so I want some blackout curtains to help, with light, and also to cut down on room echo, because I can cover up a bunch of the wall with curtain. So then I go up to the curtain rod and I start to put the blackout curtains on, and the fucking curtain rod.
Okay, I think was that how bad was that on a scale of, if you were the neighbor to out of 10? Seriously, if you were the neighbor, would oh God. Humiliating. Oh God. Oh, so embarrassing. Christ. All right, real quick. Nigel Schnauzer Pug, resub for 19 months. Hi, Paige. It's been a while since I've seen one of your streams. Glad to see you again. When's Elmo and Zangief Power Hour? We're gonna hopefully set up a camera or something and have Elmo in here at least. Repairman used 500 bits and said another $5 for moving fees. Oh man, and Mr. Generic 21 used 500 bits and said bits for the FloorPie gods. Joe Week Glass subscribed. Thank you so much. I want to die. I'm ready to die. Hey, I hate to leave you like this. I'm not leaving. I'm going to go to be right back. I actually have a super important phone call I have to make right now, even though I want to die. I can't imagine it being more than like 10 minutes, maybe 15. So I will leave you on be right back and I will return. So don't go anywhere. We'll watch some more stuff. I'll be back shortly. Probably 10, 15 minutes. Okay, I'll try not to sob. All right, be right back.